Hey everybody, it's Cam Capital here with a video on Clover Health CLOV. Closed at 1050 today, up 13.64%, and it's kind of been out of the news for a little bit, so it made videos on it the prior week. On news that they were going to get some approval in New York, but today, first thing they reported, just according to TD Ameritrade, they're going to report their earnings on May 17th. And also, Clover Health is a popular stock on Wall Street Bets, just like Microvision. So MBS also made a move up today and faded second half of the day. But Clover today did have strength. But you also see, I think the bigger catalyst for the move today was the chart pattern on the daily that Clover had. But you see here just 5 minute. I'll mark it here on 5 minute. But here, this 967, so the high from yesterday, we got through that. Had one pullback test on it, took off, right? So the standard dev lines right here, kind of ignore. I need to make a new study list to take them off on the 5 minute chart and say they move too much during the day. So I've been using them for about 3 weeks now. They use too much from the day, but I do like them on, the 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly charts as, long term targets to mark price levels at. But we got this move here. First thing in the morning, first 5 minutes, got up to the 61.8 fib, pulled back. So if you're watching, the prior moves this past week, right? So every single day, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, get a quick bounce off the open, kind of sell off, right? Made a move here, longer in the morning, first out of the day, faded. Monday, continued move, about an hour, faded. Here, blast off first thing, first 5 minutes, then pull back, move up higher, but then fade, consolidate the rest of the day. So we've had this pattern, move in the morning, consolidate, but here we get that extended move higher. So you could have saw this first 5 minute move. I was going to keep fading on the day, but we do get that bounce support here on the 9.9, and we go back higher. So really the watch here just on the reversal was kind of this hammer. So this 5 minute candle forms a hammer. What's that, 715? Right, so this 715 candle, between 715 and 730, if you go out to the 15 minute chart, you'll see it better. So you just really form this huge hammer on the day right above the 9 EMA. So that would have been the signal to go long on from a candlestick perspective. But we get all the way up to 1123, and then we get kind of a lesser fade action. Second half of the day, one more hammer here. Hammers are something I am liking to trade a lot more, read more on candlesticks. We see here, we got the 1036 low on this hammer, access support here. This hammer hit 1037, so 1036 level held twice, and we got the breakthrough here down later, just by 1 cent though, 1035. So these hammers I'm finding do provide really good buying support, and the candlestick tells you that, right? So sellers knock it down, buyers come back real strong, and that's why you get the long wick. If you read up on candlestick and investing or charts and plays, there's something I'm incorporating a lot more instead of just looking at zones, kind of using convergence of all these things. It's a lot to think about, a lot to work on, but everything in trading is trying to improve. So those are things I'm looking at, and you see we are forming a hammer candle here after hours on lower volume. So if you're into after hours trading, that might be a play, as again that 1035, it's only got down to 10.4. That level is holding. If we go out to the daily, you see the price action here setup that I'm talking about. So if you watch Steve Bigelow's videos on YouTube, I'll link it, put a link to his stuff. He's a big candlestick guy, but he would call this a J-hook pattern. All right, so we got an initial move higher, we got a consolidated pullback, kind of this rounding bottom, and then we break out higher. And when I mentioned right in the beginning, this 967 level, the high from yesterday, right, just happens to coincide with the close from this initial move on the 19th, right? So this 416 was a Friday. The news actually came out Friday afternoon, so you got a ton of volume in the afternoon on Friday. Usually when you have an afternoon news event on which creates huge volume, you get follow through the next day in the same direction of that move. That's what happened on Monday. So you have this, if you want to call this waves, you got wave 1, wave 2 is a pullback here, and now you got wave 3. looking for wave 3 to be the same magnitude as wave 1. So if you have that 735 up to 1057, so if you want to do pure dollar amount, $3 move, you have it basically already hit that. But if you go percentage wise, that's 50% move. Essentially, we're not quite there 50% wise yet, from an $8, that put us out around 12 bucks. So look to see if that move continues. But I guess I didn't even finish my thought here. What I was trying to say was that this high from yesterday was right at the close from this candle right here. So that close right there, so that's where sellers are sitting at. Yesterday could get through once, got the momentum today, and sent us higher. So the break of that really left no resistance up here until we got to the 200 EMA on the daily again, right where this candle made the high, 1057. As it moved along, that 200 kept moving down slightly. It's right now at 1048. So we were able to close above it today. After hours, and after hours we went a little bit lower, but bounced right back above it, 1055 area. So look to see if this 200 EMA now will act as support if we get a gap up scenario for tomorrow. So CLOV will definitely be on watch for me. If not later into after hours today, to look for a buying opportunity, see if we put in a solid base, maybe make a starter position, or definitely tomorrow pre-market. So that's what I have for you guys. What are your thoughts on Clover moving forward? See, definitely been beaten down, and as we move up and regain back into this fib level, right? So we're sitting at the 61.8, so that could act as resistance above one more time at 1057. But pretty significant move here in the last month so for CLOV, and it's a pretty hyped up name with Shamoth and the SPAC plays. So we could see a resurgence, especially with the Fed coming out on their I don't want to call it double down, but backing of the markets going forward. So let me know your thoughts in your comments. Appreciate you take time to watch the video, and we'll see you in the next